So what is the best value guarantee?
Colin, that's a great question. We know that consumers have certain fears when they're buying vehicles, new or used. And one of those fears, well, you may have the same fear. For example, do you want to pay too much for a vehicle today?
Yes. I know.
Okay. Nobody wants to pay too much, all right? Now, look, we know our price had to be attractive on the internet, or you wouldn't be here, correct?
Yeah.
But you're probably wondering, could somebody else, somewhere else, do better price-wise on a similar vehicle on the used car side or the same vehicle on the new car side, right?
Yes.
That's your job as a consumer. You want to get the absolute best deal you can get, and we understand it and appreciate it. That's why we're going to guarantee our price, and we're going to guarantee our price in writing. Colin, what I'm going to say next is going to sound slightly crazy, but it's literally impossible for you to pay too much for one of our Motor Trend certified vehicles or one of our new Fords. Now, do you believe that?
I have a hard time believing that.
I don't blame you, okay? But this policy is in writing. And quite frankly, it's very, very simple. First of all, you're not going to buy a car today or a truck, new or used, unless you feel good about the price, correct?
Correct.
Well, when you feel good about the price, and you will, we're going to guarantee it in writing. And this is how we're going to guarantee it. We're going to give you 5 days to search any automotive website. It could be Craigslist, it could be Auto Trader, could be Cars.com, could be Car Gurus, could be another new car store, could be a used car lot. And we're going to let you search all those websites in North Carolina. In fact, the entire East Coast, the Southeast, Northeast, Midwest, Far West, Southwest, Alaska, Hawaii. If you can find a similar vehicle to the one you buy from us. Now, when I say similar, it's got to be the same year, make, model, trim level, miles have got to be within reason. But if you can find that vehicle and it's advertised for a lower price on any website in this country and it comes with the same benefits we offer, Colin, all you have to do is show us that website. And if it's an apples to apples, oranges to oranges comparison, we will cheerfully cut you a check back for the difference. And like I said, that policy is in writing. Now, you've bought cars before, right?
Yes, sir.
Is there any dealer you've ever bought a vehicle from guaranteed the price in writing nationwide?
No, sir.
That's what we do here at County Ford. Now, your story doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Your story doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but you got to create a good story. The highest paid car salespeople I know, the highest paid salespeople I know in any industry are the best storytellers. Okay? And the fear we want to eliminate is the customer's fear of paying too much. Christian, if you can eliminate my fear of paying too much, does that make it easier for me to say yes?
Significantly.
Which makes it more likely that I'll buy a car or a truck, new or used, from you. We want to create a scenario that makes it easy for the customer to say yes. You've been doing this for a while. Do consumers find it easy to buy cars and trucks?
They make it a little bit difficult sometimes.
75% of them do.
They find it easy?
Oh, no. It's 25% of them do. If that.
How many cars, trucks, new or used, does your average consumer in the United States buy in their lifetime?
I want to say,
8 to 12.
yeah, so I'd say 8 to 10 area.
I guessed 15. You guys were closer than I was. It's actually 8.5. So they don't do this very often, do they?
No.
I mean, think about it. You know, when I grew up in the business, the standard line was, well, people buy cars every 3 or 4 years. That ain't the case. It may have been back then because cars were a lot cheaper back then. But now if you start buying cars at 20, you quit at 70, that's like about 7.5 or 7.6. Every 7 or 8 years they're buying a car. They're not very good at it. Okay, they don't have a lot of confidence in it. Why did I emphasize twice in our conversation that the policy was in writing?
So that they know it's like, we're not trying to just say it.
It's got more legitimacy, more validity, more credibility. Okay? Now,